So if you know my opinion on the 6-inch Black Series line from Star Wars, you know that I feel like the brand of Star Wars, the heart of it is in the 3¼ inch and the 12-inch lines. And I just don't feel like Star Wars is perfectly suited for 6-inch. It just doesn't compute to me and in my spirit, so I don't really collect it. And the same goes for G.I. Joe. The heart of G.I. Joe is in the 12-inch and in the 3¼ inch. For the large accessory, 12-inch characters with the cloth outfits, and the 3¼ inch for the massability and the vehicles. I don't feel like G.I. Joe, as a toy line, is really that benefited by 6-inch. However, adult collectors that just want the characters, the trend right now is 6-inch. So naturally, when G.I. Joe came back, Hasbro saw, hey, everyone loves 6-inch now, so we're just going to make them 6-inch, which I feel the same way about G.I. Joe as I do with Star Wars. I'm upset that it seems like G.I. Joe 3¼ inch is basically just relegated to nothing but Walmart exclusive repacks. It's absolutely tragic. However, the 6-inch figures are nice, and like Star Wars, I'm going to buy some key characters, some ones I really like. And for me, the only other G.I. Joe classified figure I have still is the Snake Eyes I reviewed, which I still consider Hasbro's best 6-inch action figure. This is still, in my opinion, Hasbro's very best. But it's not, I'm going to get Cobra Commander and I'm going to get the Cobra Trooper, but I'm going to be super selective with this line. So, with that being said, Beachhead is one of my absolute favorite G.I. Joe characters, and I absolutely needed him. But unfortunately, he was a part of that Cobra Island thing that's Target exclusive. So he's super hard to get. And I actually managed to go there right when they opened up in the morning, and I managed to just get Beachhead. No Cobra Trooper, no Cobra Commander. Even though they were there, I wasn't able to get them, unfortunately. But I did get Beachhead, which is nice because he's like the hardest one to get right now. And I have the others secured. I'm going to get the Cobra Trooper whenever it comes out of the, postal limbo. And Cobra Commander, the pre-order is months out. But I have a pre-order. But yeah, Beachhead's great. The figure itself is great. The accessories we'll talk about. But I just want to compare him. You already saw him with Snake Eyes to some other Beachheads in the 3¼ inch. So here he is with the 25th Beachhead. You can see the design's pretty faithful. Same kind of straps. Same kind of look. Even has the red up there and the red up there. So you can see it's pretty faithful. The backpack also has like the bow and arrow accessory. Even though the bow part on this, it's probably in an accessory bag somewhere. Or it just got lost. Probably just got lost. Because, look at the little pegs on that. But yeah, pretty faithful, I gotta say. I like the gun on him. I like that gun. They tried to sort of replicate the gun with what they did. But we'll talk about the accessories on this one. Here it is with the retaliation one. You can see it's pretty different, but still cool. And here it is with what I still consider the definitive Beachhead. Let me get him actually holding that. The definitive Beachhead, in my opinion, even still comparing it to this, is the Pursuit of Cobra. I love this Beachhead. By far the best Beachhead figure they've ever made. I love it. But yeah, just little fun comparisons there. Just kind of comparing other Beachheads because I like Beachhead. You might have noticed this fell off. This is the first accessory. Let's just get the accessories out of the way. This is his beret. I just kind of put it there because it kind of fits there, but it's not really supposed to be there. It can fit on his head, of course. And I guess it's an homage to the Sideshow. Because the Sideshow 1/6 the Beachhead, which I would love to get, but it's way too expensive, also does have this beret. I don't know if it was maybe in the comics or something. I don't think it was in the show or movie. So, and that's all I can tell you. Maybe it's an homage to the Sideshow. But it does have some paint on there. It does look pretty nice. I like it. Rest of the accessories then. The knife. It's green. It's a green knife. Keep it in the sheath. Pretend the blade is silver. The pistol is green. It's a green Nerf pistol. Jeez. Why are they green, man? I'm not going to dwell on it too long. I actually had to take... This is my second take because the first take I forgot to hit record. But yeah, his crossbow, it actually does peg in the backpack, which is nice. But it's green. The backpack's nice and black. You can see all that nice detail. The arrows, like a little rocket thing or whatever. The backpack's nice. It doesn't stay on perfectly. I can kind of compare the peg to that of one of the pegs you'd see on like a Mr. Potato Head. You can see where the plastic's actually starting to shave off, where you have to put so much force into getting it through the gear and on his back. But it does fit, just not the greatest. Yeah, it's not the best peg in the world. And then, the biggest offender, the absolute worst accessory of all time ever. This thing is appalling, and you're never going to see it again in the video after this. This Nerf gun, this literal Nerf disc shooter. Yeah, it's a disc shooter. Look, you can see that. You can see where the discs are. It's a disc shooter. It's a Nerf disc shooter. I don't know the exact type, but it's a Nerf disc shooter. And you can see where it was kind of trying to replicate the original beachhead weapon. It's got the stock. It's got the mag. It's got the handle. It's got the scope. But it's a Nerf gun, man. And it's green. I could probably forgive it if it was black or if it was dark gray. But you made it green, guys. You made it green. And it's disgusting. So you know what? I just don't use that. I use this gun that I have gotten from the Netflix Punisher. And I think I have my Netflix Punisher with like a Tommy gun right now. But yeah, I just use this Netflix Punisher gun. I just, give it to him and there you go. He has a gun that's actually not awful. So that's nice. I can live with the green pistol and the green knife. That, I don't even know if I'll display him with a backpack all the time because it's kind of juddy-outy. But still, it's on his back. You don't notice it too much. But yeah, accessories kind of suck because they're all green, but hey, they're not the worst. So let's look at details on him because he's actually pretty detailed. So the head is amazing. I have the blue eye variant. There is also a brown eye variant. But yeah, look at the eyebrows and everything. It's so expressive. Like, you can tell, like, hey, that's Wayne Sneeden. That's the drill sergeant we've all grown to know and love. Yeah, it's a great head. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they painted the flesh all within the boundaries. But that's all right. Just ignore it, and you're fine. You can see he's got, like, that little G.I. Joe light thing. But it's pretty minimal. Other G.I. Joe figures have been hit way worse with that weird sci-fi accessory. You can see he looks great. I love like the detail. Like he's got the striping and then he has like the flat parts. The gloves look great. I mean, look at his chest rig. That looks really nice too. Let's take the backpack off so you can see his back. And when he's got painted detail and everything even on his chest rig. It's really awesome. See, his pants look great. He's got all these straps. He's covered in straps. He's got 2 straps for that, 3 straps for that. He's got 3 straps just for the freaking knife sheath. Oh my gosh, but he's got the really cool armor. I think he might share some Duke parts. I might be wrong, but I think he might just share a couple parts with Duke. He's got these nice black knee pads. They're black and they're subdued, and I like them. His details are really great. I mean, he looks great. You can see what you're looking at. Articulation, too, is pretty good. He's got the hinge at the neck, and he also has a swivel. So you can actually, like, get him, if you want to, like, redo the neck, because he actually has a joint down there. You can actually have him, like, tilting, going like, what? Which is really expressive and fun. But yeah, you have the ball joint down there, too. You have butterfly joints, which give you a decent range. Shoulders, good range. Bicep, he's got double-jointed elbows. He's got up and down for both wrists, which is great. Actually, no, never mind, I forgot. He's gotten in and out of this wrist. Every gun holder should always have up and down for both wrists. I'm sorry. They should get rid of this entirely by now. But it's still pretty effective. They actually do kind of have it at a bit of an angle, I think. I mean, it's at a good enough angle where it doesn't really mess with him too much. Like, it's actually a pretty effective joint. Like, it works pretty well. Like, you can see, especially if you want him looking down a scope. Like, that actually works pretty well. Yeah, I like that. The waist, there's a ball joint at the base of it, and there's probably a crunch, but you can't really do anything with it because of the, the whatever, the armor or whatever. It does have drop-down legs, which is nice. Unfortunately, mine are a little wibbly because they're kind of connected together. But because of those drop-down legs, you can get them forward pretty well. You can get them in and out. Thigh swivel, double-jointed knee. A little bit of a burp there, all right. He can kick his own butt, which is nice if you want him to do that. He's got a boot swivel. He's got up, he's got down, I said those in the reverse order, and he's got pivot. So he's pretty posable. Is he the best 6-inch action figure from Hasbro ever? No. He's not as good as Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is absolutely remarkable. And Beachhead has some issues. He's not perfect, but I still love him. He's definitely a very worthy addition to my toy collection. Especially since I just love Beachhead, man. I love Beachhead, and I like myself some 6-inch figures from time to time. And I think this is a great addition. This is probably how I'm going to have him displayed. Because I like him holding the beret. And I'll probably have him next to Snake Eyes. You can see his height next to Snake Eyes. That's the only other classified figure I have so far. Get out of there. I never want to see you ever again. But yeah, I think he looks great next to him. Other G.I. Joe characters I would get. This is going to show you how selective I'm going to be. These are the only other G.I. Joes I'm going to get. If they make Dusty, I will buy him. If they make Kamakura, I will buy him. If they make Widescope, or even if they just make Shockwave, they're same enough to me. If they make one of them, I will buy it. Those are the only G.I. Joes I will buy in G.I. Joe Classified. That's it. That is absolutely it. Cobra, I might go a little bit more. Cobra Commander, Cobra Trooper, Cobra Bat, Crimson Guard, Cobra Viper. I'm not going to get Destro. I'm not going to get Baroness. Might get a Storm Shadow, at least if it's based off of the V2 Storm Shadow. You know, the one with the hood and the, the lines over him. I'd get that kind of Storm Shadow. But I'm not going to get, like, the Arctic, Ninja Force or the weird mouth plate, scorpion-looking one. But yeah, I'm going to be very selective on this line, but Beachhead is definitely one I absolutely needed to have. And I'm happy I got him. I'm happy I actually managed to find him at Target. Now, only if they would ship way more of them out to Target so people could actually get it. It's disappointing. But hey, he might see a mainline release in different colors or whatever. If they do re-release him, I'm not going to rebuy him. I'm one and done with this line. I'm not going to get the normal Snake Eyes. I've got this one. I'm all fine. Yeah, there we go. I'm starting to ramble again. I always do this at the end of my videos. It's like I have an introduction, and then I talk about the figure, and then I just have like a little ramble at the end. But hey, that's how I do things. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.